Hey guys, here's Zach, and we're back with another Python tutorial. Now, if you did catch it in the last video, I forgot to show you how to do the math kind of things with Python, but that was okay because I was running a little bit behind on time. So we're just going to incorporate that into this video. So in the last one, we printed this, and we were working with variables. Now, if you want, you can delete all of this, because we're going to be working strictly with numbers today. Okay, numbers and variables. So we're going to I'll show you how to do the different math things and introduce you to operators. We've already covered one operator, and it is the equal sign. You use the equal sign when you're defining things. See, when we defined a variable called we'll say my variable equals 5. So you're saying my variable is 5. So you're setting 5 to, or you're setting my variable to 5. So that's how you do that. So we'll keep that there actually. Alright, so we'll say another variable, we'll say var2 equals my variable. Alright, now I'll show you minus 2. When you're doing math in Python, you use the same things that you normally use for plus and minus. So we could say that, we could say var3 equals my variable plus 2. We could say var4 equals my variable. For multiplication, you don't use the x like you may think you do, but use the asterisk, or the symbol on your number 8, times 2, and var5 equals my variable. And for divide, you may think, oh, well, there's not a divide thing. So for divide, you use a / right next to your shift key, most likely, and we'll divide it by 2. Alright, so now we can print we'll print str my variable, print str var2, print str var3, print str var4, print str var5. Oh, not 6, 5. Okay, so now when we do this, we should get all of these. See, my variable is 5, my variable minus 2 is 3, then 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 times 2 is 10, and 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Now, so that's how you do your basic math. Now, if you want to do some other math, you can. I'll show you another one. Actually, you know, it would be better for me to show you these in right in the Python interpreter. So I'm going to open up command prompt and type in Python. Okay, so alright, we have, I'm going to say var equals 5. Now var plus 1 is 6. Okay, var minus 1 is 4. Var times 2 is 10. Var divided by 3 or something is that. So 5 divided by 3, you know you're going to get that. So other operators are the modulus. So var and modulus is the percentage sign, and basically what it does is it alright, so remember var is 5. Well, instead of putting that, I'll say 5 modulus 2. So basically it's going to divide 5 by 2 and return the remainder. So 5 divided by 2 is 2, remainder 1. So it's going to give me 1 as my answer. So there we go. Now you can go ahead and guess 10 remainder 4 is going to be 2. Alright, so that's how you use the modulus. Modulus, can't talk, and it's spelled like that. Another operator is the exponent Now it's not the little caret symbol like you might think. It is instead 2 asterisks, like 2 multiplying or whatever. So if you want to do 5 to the second, that's going to be 25. You want to do 5 to the third, it's going to be 125, and so on and so forth. Now you can, if you've gotten pretty far in your math classes at school, or something, then you would know about fractional exponents or roots. So you could do, let's see, cube root of 27. Alright, so that's going to be the same thing as, here, let me think. Alright, cube root of 27 is going to be 3. So when you have the square root of a number, it's the same thing as saying that number squared to the that number to the 2 divided by 1, and it's the same thing as that. So if you have something cubed, you want 5, or you want a cube root of something, then it's going to be, alright, 27 is our cube, to the 3 half, I think. That is not right. To the 2/3. That's not right either. Okay, I'll work on that later, but you can also do those. So if you did have your typical root sign and you wanted to cube root something, or root something to the 4 or something, you could do that. You would just on paper or something, you could convert it to the fractional exponent, and then you could print it out. So I mean, not print it out, but you could put it in your interpreter here. So that's how you use exponents. So 2 to the 8th or something like that, you just use 2 asterisks. There's another one called well, your double divide, and I've never really used this one, so we'll say 4 divided by 8, 0. Okay, I think what this does is alright, 16. Alright, yeah, what this does is this divides the number like this, like 16 and 3. It's going to divide it, and that's going to be the most you can get out of that is 15, and you're going to have a remainder of 1. So it takes 3 times 5 is 15. So 5 is the greatest you can get to without going over. So it's going to return 5 like that. So if we had 5 and 2, it's going to be 2. And then if we had 6 and 2 or something, it'll be 3, because it divides evenly. So basically it kind of floors your division right there. I think that if I remember right, that's what it's called, is floor division. So that's that operator though, and I think that's pretty much it for your basic operators. Now if you have a variable called set to 5, you can increment your variables by putting, alright, so normally if you wanted to change it or add to it, you could say var equals var plus 2. And now if we look at var, it's going to be 7. But you could also say var plus equals, and this is more Pythonic, or it looks nicer. The technical name for it is syntax sugar, or syntactical sugar. It just looks better when you're writing it. So plus equals 3, and it should be 10 when we look at it, and there it is. Now you can do the same if you want to subtract. You can say minus equals 5, and var is going to be 5. Now you can do the same for times and multiply, times and divide. So times equals 2 is going to be 10, then var divided equals 5 will be 2. Okay, so that's how you do all of your basic math, and I hope this pretty much covered everything for today. I know I've ran through it pretty fast, but I still tried to take some time on it. So if you guys do have any questions that you don't understand, then just leave those in the comments and I'll try to help you out to the best of my